Happy Monday, guys. I am Crystal Melanson with Zen Functional Wellness, and I am a functional nutritionist and wellness practitioner, as well as a certified natural chef. And today I wanted to show you 5 of my favorite pantry items that I use for everyday cooking most of the time. And this is good so that we can kind of clean up your diet of the processed foods, get more nutrition and more of that good stuff, right? That's the goal. So most of this can be found in your natural food store that you have in your hometown, or you can easily find it online. A lot of this I have gotten at Sprouts if you have one of those, or of course a Whole Foods market. So the first one I am going to show you is called Gamazio. And what this is it is a seasoning blend of sesame seeds and seaweed and sea salt. So this is a great seasoning that you can put on almost anything. I love it on my salads to give a little bit. Obviously that sea salt is going to add some flavor, but then the sea vegetables, so the seaweed, this is a rich source of minerals and iodine. And a lot of times when people start using sea salt, they might worry about the iodine. If you have any concerns, sea vegetables, that's the natural way to get that. So Gamazio will provide you with that natural source of iodine, as well as a lot of other minerals. So this is a great nutrient-rich seasoning that you can use. The second one is going to be my coconut aminos. And this is wonderful if you do not do soy. So this tastes just like soy sauce. It is fermented coconut sap. And so it is going to replace anytime you use soy sauce. It's great in marinades especially, but also, Thai cuisines if you're cooking any sort of Asian foods. And the great thing about this too is, once again, it's soy free, but it also has a great source of minerals too. So we're getting more nutrients than that typical version that you would use. So it's low glycemic, high in minerals, high in amino acids, and it tastes just as good. It's also much lower in sodium. So if you have any concerns about, that sodium that soy sauce gives, this is much, much lower version. The third item is going to be this avocado oil mayonnaise. And I love mayonnaise, but a lot of that stuff that you will find at the store is pretty gross. So this one, it is soy and canola oil free. So it uses avocado oil. So that automatically, we're getting a better source of those fatty acids, and it's going to be organic, non-GMO, unlike much of the soy and canola oil that you're going to find. And it's much more pure, so it only has a few ingredients. It has avocado oil, cage-free organic eggs, vinegar, sea salt, and rosemary extract. So much less processed, and it tastes amazing. And you can obviously use this on sandwiches for flavoring, but it is also wonderful as a base for sauces. So you can mix it with soy sauce, the coconut aminos, or hot sauce to make different types of sauces to go with your dish. So this is a great base and a great flavoring that, once again, is going to have a better source of those fatty acids, the protein, and it's organic and nutrient rich. The fourth one, this I do not have the original container, but this is nutritional yeast. So I don't know if you've ever tried nutritional yeast. If you are in the vegan, vegetarian world or paleo world, you probably have, but they are little granules, you can see, that taste salty and a lot like cheese. So that is why it is used as a cheese substitute when you're making vegan cheese sauces. So they normally make it with like a base of cashews and then nutritional yeast to give that cheesy flavor. So this can be great on salads, as a vegan cheese, and also in different sauces as well. So this is a wonderful seasoning that you can use. So that is my fourth staple. And this is really high in B vitamins as well. So once again, we're actually getting nutrition with this. And then my last staple is, if you are not doing grains or pastas, or if you want to change it up a little bit, this is called kelp noodles. So you can find these in the refrigerated section. I know they keep it normally kind of by the vegan foods. But these are noodles that are literally just made of kelp, which is a sea vegetable, and water. They have 6 calories per serving, so if you're trying to go low calorie, they're great. And you can stir fry them up with vegetables, some of your coconut aminos, some of your gamasio, you know, to make a nice Asian dish. So they're great stir fried or in broth. You can eat them cold or warm, so they don't have to be cooked. But they are really wonderful because they can kind of grab the flavors of the sauce that you're using, and they're really low calorie, and you can, you know, just it increases the volume. So you get fiber and that volume in your stomach without the processed pasta or rice if you're looking for something new. So these are great. They even have some recipes on the back. So if you buy a package, you can find some of those recipes. So that is the 5th one, and I'm going to show you this guy as well. It's not technically paleo if you are, you know, trying to be strict because it's made out of beans, but I think it's lovely if you are gluten-free or grain-free. And that is this organic black bean spaghetti. So they do have these pastas out now that are literally just made of beans. So that is the only ingredient, is organic black beans, right? And that's awesome if you don't do grains very well, or if you're looking to try something new, because this is super high in protein. This has 25 grams of protein per serving, 12 grams of fiber. So it is much, much less processed than your typical pastas and rices, and it's gonna provide protein, which you won't really get, as well as a lot of that fiber. So this is a wonderful, wonderful substitute when you just want spaghetti. You know, I think it tastes amazing. The texture is amazing, unlike some of those gluten-free spaghettis that you sometimes get that can get kind of sticky. This is an awesome textured pasta, and they have different kinds. I know this brand and a few other brands if you look in your local Sprouts. So these are 5 of my favorite pantry items that you can have in your house just to easily whip up a meal. And if you're looking to just increase your nutrition, your vitamins, your nutrients, and you know, get rid of some of that processed junk and just clean up your diet a little bit. So if you have any favorites that you like to keep around your house, I'd love for you to comment below and share those with us. If you use any of these, let me know. And I hope you go out and try some of this just to get a new experience, right? So it's all about just opening up your mind and trying new things too. So I hope you guys have a great Monday, and thank you so much for joining me.